Because new fines have been put in place. So, have you ever been stuck in one lane of never-ending traffic? We'll move on from traffic at some point, I promise you. Now, you're stuck in that one lane and the road to your right is moving swiftly, but you are being an amazing human waiting in traffic as it slowly budges along because you're trying to get in on that laneway. Then, out of nowhere, this happens. This car, this cutter dives in. And if you're fond of an orderly queue, this news that we're about to announce will be music to your ears.
Well, there's a 400 dirhams fine for this driving violation. So smart cameras can now detect drivers failing to adhere to the mandatory lane, and the violation is for switching lanes or merging incorrectly.
You can also face as well as fines, your vehicle could also be impounded for 14 days, which is kind of, we're seeing a shift in the way the roads are being managed in terms of they're really cracking down on this. They're really cracking down on distracted drivers because this situation leads to accidents. So does people on their phones leads to accidents. And therefore, it makes traffic worse. From all levels, they're like less accidents. Traffic flows more smoothly because that's one of the big differences.
I agree with you. Like yesterday, the reason that the road took me so long is because of there was an accident.
Yeah.
And all I can think of is why would people put themselves in a situation where they are more prone to having accidents done, and maybe they will be not only be affecting their life and the person's life, but as well everyone's life that is behind them, that is on their way home, right? And it's like that triangle is created for a reason. So let's just like follow the rules and not.
Don't be a lane cutter. I was in an accident 2-3 days ago last week. Did I tell you?
No, you. I'm so glad you're fine. I'm so glad you're fine. But what happened?
I was leaving production. Maybe I mentioned it. I can't remember.
No.
I was leaving Production City. I was in a cab, and I was the cab was moving from one lane to the other, and I was looking at my phone, and I heard this big of like metal crashing, but it was really slow movement, and it was the truck going into the car I was in. Which was fine because we were moving slowly, no one was injured, but you're in the middle of a busy road and the guys got out and started arguing, the two drivers, because it was a truck driver and a cab driver, but they didn't think about moving the car, and I was just sitting there like a sitting duck being like, we're in the middle of the road, and they were, obviously the cars were able to move off to the side and there was traffic building up behind us, and I was so scared that a car was going to come in, but luckily we moved to the side, they took the photos and we moved on.
Well, first of all, I'm so glad you're safe. Alhamdulillah as-salami. That's what we say in my country. When the first one that happens, we say Alhamdulillah as-salami. I'm so glad you're safe, Casey.
Yeah, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, but Friday. Because as well, I understand there's a lot of frustration on the roads when there is a lot of traffic and every car wants to have like head and head and they want to move, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna let that car move. Guys, chill. It's fine. There is room for everyone. We all can do it, and we're all gonna reach. You know what I mean? Like you going in front of another car is not gonna get you to reach 5 minutes earlier.
Well, it might do,
it's
but
not,
you shan't.
I mean,
it might. In fact, that's exactly what it will do. But it's illegal, and your car will be impounded if you do it. So don't do it.